Hey everybody, look! It's me, Susan Blackwell, and today I'm in a hayloft in Pennsylvania with one of my favorite people on the entire planet, Jonathan Groff.
Hello, hello.
What are we doing?
We're in my father's barn.
Do you hear that sound in the background? That tink, tink, tink?
Yes.
They're shoeing horses downstairs.
Yes, they are.
How did we get here and what are we doing? It's like a dream come true. I would just like to point out that you were one of my first guests on Side by Side, and you are my first returning guest, so I would like to say congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
Thank you, I'm very honored to be back.
I'm sure you are, I'm sure you are.
Well, I was so honored that you, on the last episode of Side by Susan Blackwell.
You say the full title.
Yeah, you have to. There was like a question that was asked.
A question was posed.
Yeah, you sort of had to choose between me and Norbert Leo Butz.
Two paths were presented to me. And it was me and Norbert. Let's just roll the clip.
Okay, you have to choose one or the other. Ready? It's tricky, especially for you.
Okay.
Live on a goat farm with Jonathan Groff.
Yes.
The rest of your days.
Yes. Easy.
Or the rest of your days, you make a whole lot of money because you're on your own hit TV show with Norbert Butz.
See, so I had a choice to make. And I chose you.
I was so honored.
Well, it was from the heart. This is amazing out here. Not to make you jealous, people watching at home, but so I spent the night last night at Jonathan's house. What? Are you gleeking all over yourself? I am. All my dreams are coming true today. So will you show me around?
Yeah. This is my dad's horse farm in Strasburg, PA. The hayloft is up there where we just were. And then these are all of his different race horses. He races horses and trains them for a living. This is where you give the horse a shower.
Oh, that's hot.
They take these hoses here and, spray them down and soap them down and scrape off their sweat.
Maybe that'll be an activity for later. What?
They chain them too with these two things.
It gets hotter and hotter.
This is my dog, named this dog Jesse St. James after my character on Glee.
Yeah, he's little.
He's so sweet. Ooh,
Again with the peeing.
He just peed a little
He
bit.
peed on us this morning.
Oh, he just peed on my hand.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, you got pee on your hand. I think we're gonna get peed on again before the day is out.
He's so
If
sweet.
we're lucky.
This is my dad. My dad writes actually all the names of the horses there on this chalkboard.
Hi, Spaz.
So those are the names of all the different horses.
What would your horse name be?
Out of these, I kind of like John Hannibal Smith.
Sparkle Black. That's gonna be my horse name and my drag queen name. Okay, so watch this amazing phenomenon, shall we?
Should we just show it?
Yeah, this
All right, let's just get in.
is how Jonathan's family, for realsies, calls the goats. Watch.
Bag of corn, or bucket of corn.
Need that.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Isn't that amazing? They know what that means. This is my personal heaven. Feeding goats with Jonathan Groff. Wow.
Jesse St. James.
Do not put that goat. Who's that goat?
That's Leah Michelle.
Yeah.
That's that goat's name. There you go.
Who named this goat Leah Michelle?
My dad. Hey. Oh, yep.
That Leah Michelle gets in there, man.
She does.
She knows what she wants and she goes for it.
Always. That's how she got her name.
These are all fainters, right?
These are all fainting goats,
Now-
yeah. If you run into them right now and scream, they might faint.
Do you think that we could make out so loud that they would faint?
I think we could.
I don't think it would work.
Make love so loud they faint?
It's hot. Okay,
Ready?
ready, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
There you you go. There you go. We got 2.
We got, oh,
See?
he's
Shake
still.
it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
You
Walk
can do
it
it.
off.
There we
you
go.
can do it.
There we go.
Is that crazy? Boy, a lot of things have happened since last time you were on Side by Side by Susan Blackwell. You have to say the whole name every time.
Yeah.
Tell me everything that you've done since the moment you stepped off that carriage. Go. You've done a lot.
What have I done? I don't know. I did Glee. I hadn't done Glee before we were.
What is that?
That's a TV show.
How is it?
It's pretty good, I
I
think.
hear the kids love it. So tell me what you're up to now.
I'm doing a play at the Lucille Lortel called The Submission.
Wow.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah. I was really excited to come back to New York and do a play after being in LA for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss New York. I miss New York. I miss New York theater. I miss that community. I've been
Yeah,
away for a
that's
while.
me.
I miss you.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
I always miss you.
Squeak. Oh, Gleeks, aren't you gleeking out right now? So tell me about that play.
It's about I play a playwright.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much, actually. There's a lot of surprise, but I basically play a playwright who writes a controversial play.
You kill anybody?
I don't think I
Stab
want to tell you
anybody?
that. I
No?
might.
Oh.
I might.
Death trap.
Someone might die.
Really?
Yeah.
So when I was preparing to come here today and have this time with you, I went on the interwebs and I just asked people if they were going to sit side by side by Jonathan Groff, what they would want to ask you, besides the obvious question, would you please take off your pants? And here's what they said. Tammy said, at this point, does the taste of Leah Michelle's mouth seem like home to you?
Oh. That is a great question.
Isn't it?
That is a great question.
Good job, Tammy.
No.
Really?
No, it doesn't taste like home.
Are you still like, I'm kissing my sister? Does it taste like that? Samara asks, what's the oddest dance move or weirdest thing you ever saw when doing hair in Central Park, like an audience member? Did you ever see a weird audience
I
dance
just
move?
had a flash of
Yeah.
an immediate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Samara?
Samara.
Samara, the strangest thing that happened was at the dance party at the end when we invite the audience up on stage, this girl, maybe like mid-20s, like sweet, beautiful girl, stripped naked
Oh.
in the dance party because we'd stripped naked in the show, but everyone backed away from her in fear because she stripped naked, and everyone was like really freaked out, and she like grabbed her clothes and like ran off the stage.
The second part of Samara's question was, could you please recreate that moment now?
You just made that up. That's not true.
It is true. I just forgot to say it till this moment. Let's see. Oh, this is a great question from Megan.
Megan.
Tony, Oscar, Grammy. You can only pick one.
To watch? Like which
No,
ones I want to watch?
To receive.
To receive?
Yeah.
Tony.
Tony. Boy, that really tells you where your heart lies.
I guess it does, yeah. I think that's like I didn't grow up watching the Oscars. I grew up watching the
Yeah.
Tony Awards.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick one to win, I would totally pick that, I think.
Tony.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Did you used to tape the Tonys when you were?
Not only did I tape the Tonys, but I taught I taught at a summer theater camp, and I taught a course on the Tony Awards.
What are you talking about? Taught what?
I taught I taped, it was the year of Wicked and Avenue Q and
Yeah.
Caroline Interchange. And I taped them off the television, and I showed them, it was like 10-year-olds in the class, and I showed them all the performances, and they had to vote on who they thought was going to win Best Actress. And I encouraged them, like at the end of the class, when it was over, I was like, when are the Tonys? And they were like, the beginning of June.
What are the Tonys? The beginning of June. Who's gonna win? You were like, I want to influence those kids' taste, hardcore.
Well, and the good part of the story is, a year and a half later, I ran into this girl Maggie, who was in my class, and she was like, Mr. Jonathan. She stopped me on the sidewalk, and she was like, I came to see Wicked, and she was there with her grandmother, and she was like, we came because of your class.
Believable.
If you can just affect one, you know.
Yeah, that's what they say. If you can help one person come
come and see
closer to
Wicked.
the. David Stone's like, thank you. So Jonathan just wrangled us some sweet, sweet, delicious baby goat meat. Look at them goats. So my question was, if you could sit side by side, what would you ask Jonathan Groff besides please take off your pants? And almost every response is, okay, fine, can you please take off your shirt? Let's have a contest. We'll see who can take their pants off the fastest. The loser has to take off their pants.
Oh
that
my
kind of
goodness.
thing. Everybody wants to see you without your pants.
Well, I don't have any underwear on today, so that would be not cute.
If somebody was going to lick your face besides me, who would you like to have licked your face?
Sutton Foster is my first instinct gut response to that question.
I think we can make that happen.
Could you?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah.
All right. Do you agree with that? I think this goat wants to be licked by Sutton Foster as well.
I think that goat wants to lick Sutton Foster. But who wouldn't? I guess that about wraps up another episode of Side by Side by Susan Blackwell. This is like, maybe you're witnessing the greatest moment of my life right now, right here. Thanks, Jonathan Groff.
Thank you, Susan.
You're the greatest.
Make should kiss.
Make out, make out, make out.
Ooh. They're talking.
They didn't care for
They
it.
didn't? I think that this one did, but that one didn't. I think they're divided. They're fighting about it.
Point,
Hey.
counterpoint.
Oof.
Come on. You were doing so good. Look, I've knocked my goat out.
I'm your mother now.